Hey guys, nice to see you again. So this is going to be our day 2 lesson, even though it's technically the third week of school, but it's basically the second lesson you're going to be getting. And today we're going to do a quick overview of the scientific method. What you're looking at on my screen right now is the synchronous, what we are going to be doing together, and then the asynchronous, what you're doing on your own. And then if you missed class because of some grievance, internet wasn't working or whatever, this is the stuff you're going to have to do on your own in order to make up that time for my class. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do together when we're live is we're going to talk over any questions, concerns, anything like that that you have from the last couple days, because the last couple days have been crazy, right? So day 2, definitely better than day 1. Tuesday, definitely better than Wednesday. I mean Monday. Anyways, second day of school is better than the first. More of you were online, more of you were able to do everything that you needed to do. And so it's great. And I feel like the further we go, the more we're going to be in the swing of things. And hopefully it'll start to feel somewhat like real school. Okay. Or like regular school. Because even though we're not in the same room together. Okay. So this is the scientific method. You learned this a long time ago, and you do this every day. And in just a couple minutes, I'm going to show you a video about how we do this every day. But first, I want to talk to you about why this is important. I'm looking at you. The reason I'm looking at you is because I know that you read your social medias and your TikToks and your Instas and all that kind of stuff, and you get information from your friends. And sometimes, believe it or not, those friends might not be the greatest source of scientific information. And I'm going to say, without saying any kind of or any kind of partisan, Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter because we're scientists and we believe in science. Oh, I wish I had my science mug because it says science is real, whether you believe in it or not. So there you go. So we live in a time of massive amounts of misinformation, right? So, for example, just a couple days ago, it was in the news that Russia has developed a vaccine for COVID. And Putin, the head guy of Russia, even went ahead and gave that vaccine to his daughter. Great. Even if that were true, I'm pretty sure it's not true. Even if it were true, in order to develop a vaccine and put it into use, there must have been trials and all these different things, right? So that brings us back to our scientific thinking. Basically, the scientific method is a way that we think about things. First, what is our purpose? What is it that we're trying to learn about? What are we trying to experiment about? What are we trying to find out? In just a second, we're going to watch a little video. She's going to give you a really good real world example that Ms. Harwell has to go through probably 30 times a day. We're going to research. We are going to form a hypothesis. Hypothesis, by the way, is not always an educated guess. It's more of an if-then statement. If I don't brush my teeth for 5 days, then I'm going to have real brain breath and no one's going to want to talk to me. That's my hypothesis. All right, and then we experiment. I'm not doing that one. I'm not experimenting with that one. But our experiment, that's where we would do that. We would say, okay, I'm just going to have to brush my teeth for 5 days. Let's see what happens. I'm sure my 5-year-old and my husband would absolutely love that. And then analysis, that's afterwards. We figure out, we collect the data, we analyze the data, then we draw a conclusion, and we, from there, share our results and our findings. So what I'm going to do right now, we're going to see if this works. Oh boy, let's see if this works. First, I'm going to come up here into my email because I don't know what I did. Oh, I don't need to go to my email. It's right here. Hopefully you can hear this, and I will find out later. If you can't, I'm going to leave this up on the board behind me. I can get the video to play. Zoom recording. This is Miss Harwell trying to use the scientific method to figure out why she can't do all the things that she needs to do. Told you I was a mess. Here we go.